minute since we talked about XYO, so we got to break it down. All I ask that you drop a like so that this can get pushed out to more people. We talk a lot about Jasmy, and I might end this video with Jasmy, so stay tuned for that because there are some things that are happening right now on the chart that you definitely need to see because there's a lot of fear out there with Jasmy right now, but there is a positive sign that I want to show you guys at the end of this video. But let's just talk about XYO real quick. We have recently added more multiple times, bought more the other day, traded out some XRP for it, disclosed that with Patreon members. And then I also bought some before that a couple days ago at 0.0175. And I want to tell you the reasons why I did that today. Okay. First thing I want you guys to notice is back in the day, when you start to see positive divergence form on a weekly time frame, it's very bullish. Okay, it might take weeks to fulfill what we want to happen, but when you see the lower lows right here, you see the higher lows right here, that's positive divergence, bullish divergence, and then it tends to take off. This is when it was at 0.002 or 3, and it ran all the way to 0.015, so a penny and a half. So that's a pretty good return. Right. Then we entered the chat around here, 0.006. We bought a bunch of times under a penny. And then we ended up selling a little bit above 3.5 and 3. And that was also disclosed with Patreon members. And now we're back in it. And I'm ready for the next leg up. And that's all you guys care about. I understand where everyone is at right now. Crypto looks very bearish. People are disappointed. But XYO looks good. Okay. And I want to tell you why. So let's just erase this. Another thing I want you guys to notice is these higher highs right here on the RSI. Okay, so see how the asset makes a higher high and the RSI makes a higher high, and see how it held the EMAs back in the day. Well, look at what it's doing right now. It's doing the same setup. So we have a high point here, which is great, 87, very overbought, and XYO sold off, obviously. And we built new structure, RSI, down here. We're holding the EMAs just like we did here. So the question is this the next move? Are we about to blast up to 6 cents? Because that's what I feel is happening next. And this is why we've been adding more. And from where we're at right now, going to 6 cents would get us about a 200% return on investment. That's not too bad, right? Not too bad, especially if we could do that over the next several weeks, because I am bullish for February with crypto. This is how it works. Everyone's scared. I do not think the top is in for Jasmy either, but especially not XYO, and we'll take it up here. Now, what I'm looking for is negative divergence to form. So if this RSI gets up here, I already drew it out for you guys, and it gets lower than 88, and the crypto is much higher, then that would be bearish, and that would be a great sign to maybe take some profit. Another way that you could start to tell when to take profit is Fibonacci levels. So I have it going from here to the low, and I'm going to tell you why Fibonacci is so important and why it works in a second. But the 1.618 level is 6 cents, right above 6.2 maybe. Then the next level would be about 9 cents. The next level would be about 12.5 cents. And the next level would be about 14 to 15 cents. So this could be kind of what happens. And in April, maybe we top. Okay, maybe we top a lot sooner. I definitely think we will top with crypto before the summer. Okay, or maybe this is the top, and then that's it. So that's why you got to take healthy profits. I teach you guys this in the Patreon if you want to join our community. It's absolutely amazing. We have almost 1,000 members mixed with paid memberships and free tiers. I do give a lot of free information just to members. So you might as well just become a free member if you've been thinking about joining. You'll see some posts that YouTube doesn't see in there. But the other thing I want to show you guys is why I'm bullish on XYO is because of Fibonacci. So if we take it from the low point here and we bring it all the way to the high point, I believe it was right here. Let's see. Here we go. So I took it from this low right here. So this is a higher low. So that's bullish, building new structure. And let's make this bigger. And you can see that it topped out and it pulled exactly back to the 786 level and it bounced. Very nice bounce right here, shows that it wants to move higher. So this is another reason why I'm feeling good about XYO. Let me know your guys' thoughts out down below. Now let's talk about Jasmy real quick. And we're going to talk about Bitcoin dominance also. This thing is just exploding. Like, this is so freaking annoying. But if you look at this, what is it doing? It's creating negative bearish divergence. The lower highs right here, while the dominance is just skyrocketing, is a great sign for all of us that this thing wants to crash down. And it could happen this week or next week. Like it really needs to do something. I love this wick right here. It's telling us that, okay, this is a lot of fear. Now we need to push down and altcoins need to start altcoin season. Jasmy, on the other hand, looks pretty scary right now. Why? Because we're breaking this trend line that I've had for you guys, this channel that we've been in. Let me see. Let me make this a little bigger. Okay. So you can see this channel. It's very smooth, right? Got a touch point here, touch point here, sells off. We have a touch point here. We have a touch point here. Basically had a touch point right here. And now we have a candle that's overlapping this support, which I do not like. So this week, we need to close above this, which we can because we've seen it do it before, right? Like, look at all this. This was a pretty scary time. This was a pretty scary time back here, and then it exploded. Scary, exploded. So what's happening right now? Well, it's pretty scary. People are terrified out there. So this week, we need to close this candle above this line. And preferably, I would love to get back into the 618786 level that I've drawn for you guys right here. So if we get some bullish news this week, this could push this a lot higher, and that would be like a triple confirmation that the bottom is in. Okay. The falling wedge pattern also is a great sign. You can see this has happened before. Falling wedges all over the place before it goes up higher. This is a falling wedge, goes up higher. Falling wedge goes up higher. Falling wedge, what happens next? So my price targets have not changed with Jasmy. I just want to give you guys this update just so you know what it's looking like right now. Okay. Again, if you guys want to start to learn this stuff and you want to watch videos that I've created, you can go to my shop in my Patreon and watch 3 videos. I teach you how to set up your charts just like mine. I talk about different stocks and different cryptos and how to find setups out there and when to sell. Like, I'm not going to tell you when to sell, but I show you ways of how I've learned to sell and when to buy. So check out the links down below if you're interested. Appreciate you for being here. Of course, it's not financial advice. This is all just my own opinion. Do even more research after watching this video and do what's best for you and your family at the end of the day. And we'll see you on the next one.